Yeah. I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry. I'm gonna take the town and turn it upside down. I'm gonna live, live, live until I die. They're gonna say, what a guy. I'm gonna play for the sky. Ain't gonna miss a thing. I'm gonna have my fling. I'm gonna live, live, live until I die. Those blues, I'll lay low. I'll make them stay low. They'll never trail over my head. I'll be a devil till I'm an angel. But until then, hallelujah. Gonna dance, gonna fly. I'll take a chance riding high. Before my number's up, I'm gonna fill my cup. I'm gonna live, 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 live until I die. Those blues, I'll lay low. I'll make, ooh. This is the other version. I like this version. Everybody, I'm Kelly Lee, so sit back and relax and pay attention to me. I said, hey, everybody, I'm Kelly Lee, and everybody just do a little clapping for me. I'm gonna try my hand at a little freestyle. I don't have long, I only got a short while. I had a wife, she's cool, she had a lot of class. She cooked, she cleaned, she took it in the, ooh, I'm happy, or I'm a happy guy. I just throw her on the bed, jam the brown eye. I like asses, and I don't care if you know, just rhyme the Peter and you watch it go. I got 6 kids, the Gone, Hexie, Kelly, Jamal, Jordan, Jerry, Mary, and Lexi. I love them all to death. I give them what they need. How do I cope? I smoke a lot of weed. Night after night, I'm so confused. So I look through the fridge in a purple haze. I got a big bong that I love to use. Hey, buddy. So I sing this song. Hey, are the cookies gone? Oh, give me the weed, boys, and fill my bowl. I wanna get lost in your ganja smoke and drift away. Oh, give me the weed, boys, and fill my bowl. I wanna fill my lungs with your ganja smoke and drift away. When you have a lot of kids, you gotta smoke a lot of weed to keep from killing them. Weed is good. I smoke 2 joints like the band Sublime, and I don't keep track of the things I eat. I don't even know if these words rhyme, but I do know taco meat and Rice Krispie treats. Give me the weed, boys, and fill my bowl. I wanna fill my lungs with your ganja smoke and drift away, 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 away. Give me the weed, boys, and fill my bowl. Wanna fill my lungs with your ganja smoke and drift away. Take me away. Oh, my favorite thing is weed. When I'm high as hell, another toke will make me sleepy. And when I drink Martell, watching cops is really creepy. I see a cousin or two, and I'm like, damn, there's Leroy. Thanks for the chronic you're selling me. And you no longer have to get 5 to 10. Unless you're selling in the street, then I'll arrest you. It's still stupid. I got little voices telling me, gotta shut down the brain, gotta smoke up again. Give me the weed, boys, and fill my bowl. I wanna fill my lungs and your lungs, and you fill your the ganja. Swedes in the bowl. No, not Swedes in the bowl. Swedes in the bowl. Swedes. I can't stop saying Swedes in the bowl. Shit, Swedes in the weed in the bowl. Swedes in the. Sweetie, I love you and give me a bowl. I'm gonna fill my lungs with your smoking ganja and drift to rest. You ever smoke weed right before you get on stage? It's not the wisest thing. Oh, give me the weed, boys, and fill my bowl. I wanna fill my lungs with your ganja. I got it, we got it. And drift away. It's all right, we got it. It's all right, I got the words. You know what I love, baby? You know what I love? Rice Krispies! Rice Krispies! I want some tacos. Rice Krispies and White Castle to go with those tacos. Cause I really love you. And thank you. It wasn't supposed to go straight into techno, but I would have did a dance, but I'm too tired. I'm Kelly Lee Williams, and it's very happy to be here. I am so happy to be here. Thank you for having us here. Ninth Island Kava Lounge. It's a brilliant thing to be here today. Welcome to the first Renaissance, First Friday comedy show at the Ninth Island Kava Lounge. I had done a First Friday show every month until last month, starting January 1st, between three places. American Gypsy Cafe, they kicked me out in February because one of my comics did a Muslim joke, and you don't do Muslim jokes in Muslim places. That's just no go. And then I left the Melody Cafe, and a very rare name was like, hey, do it over here for a while. And then I was like, stop touching me. And then I had to go and left in August, and now I'm here, and now I'm doing it here with you. So this is a wonderful thing, and nobody's gonna be touching me or yelling at me or calling me names. It's yay, this is a happy place, yay, right? Happy place. Kyle, this is a happy place, right? He's like, happy place, dog, happy place. All right, this is a showcase of the finest talent that you should be seeing on Laugh After Dark, and you should be seeing on Comedy Central, but right now, they're not. But they're here to share it with you. We got a model from L'Oreal, who's also a wonderful comedian. We have a regular Las Vegas headliner, and we have one of the best guitarists in the world, and also an awesome reggaeton artist, and there's me. And I'm just kind of a jackass who, put all of them together. It's like, hey, Kelly, what are you doing right now? Well, I was about to hang myself in the garage, but no, I'm kidding. I'm not going to hang myself in a garage. I'm a Leo. Leos don't hang themselves. We hang other people. It's like, I don't like you. We don't do it to ourselves. We're too vain for that. But I was down and depressed. It's like, man, I miss my kids. Or do I? Nope. Never mind about the kids. It's like 6 kids. Kelly, Jamal, Jordan, Jerry, Mary, and Lexi. 6. 4 of them. Teenage boys. Do you know what the room of 4 teenage boys smells like after a year? It smells like lotion and shame, kind of like my house does every Saturday night. But hello, how you doing? Come on in, guys. Welcome. No, come on in, have a seat. Welcome to the Ninth Island Kava Lounge. We are doing a little comedy musical thing until Kaipo comes up and does the thing at 9. Actually, are you ready? We'd like to get this show on the road, my darling. Yes, because Orr's getting dressed. Chris is not here, and Daddy Priest. If I put Daddy Priest up, he's not going to leave the stage, gentlemen. He's just not. We don't want Daddy Priest going up. And ladies and gentlemen, Daddy Priest, and show's over because he will play for 35 hours straight. He's a rock star, he does a lot of coke, and he has no off button. So I only give him the last few minutes so we all can go home later. So let's get this show on the road, my ladies and gentlemen. This lady is a wondrous act, a very funny woman. We met 3 months ago. We met in May because she came down with a couple of people that performed. Jessica Winter and Terry S. performed at one of my shows. And then she asked me to put one for her. And sure, why not? And now here we are, after she performed here Saturday and killed it. Let's give it up for my lady, the one, the only, Eugenia Kuzmina.
Let me show you some catwalk skills. I like it. I'm so independent. Don't need any help. You guys, thanks for coming to Kava Lounge. Thank you for being here. I'm so hungry. Yeah, let me tell you guys, the story how I broke my leg, actually, the real story. So, I was going to Vegas to do a show, and my friends are so supportive. I have amazing friends. I hope you too. And they're like, Eugenia, break a leg, right? But first like, English is my fifth language, and I'm on my seventh glass of wine. So first they're like, Eugenia, like, kill it. Like, Eugenia, have the buffet. I'm like, I don't eat. And they're like, break a leg. And I did, because I'm a method actor. And I take my craft really seriously. Vegas, 2021, so excited. At least we're alive, right? At least we're together. Yes, I love it. And they say whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, I was here 3 years ago and I got pregnant. So now I say whatever happens in Vegas needs a nanny. I'm a model. My mind goes blank sometimes, it just happens. Yesterday I had a thought. Sorry, am I bragging? You guys, as a blind model, I have to explain this joke to you, right? It's okay. People always think that because I'm a model, I look down on them and judge them. But I always say it's not true. I'm not judging you. I don't even know you're there. And they also think that models are shallow people and terrible people, but I think I'm a good person. I go to a lot of charity events. Like, I went to this charity event last night and they asked me how fashion helps charity. And I said, fashion helps by giving jobs to the children. I wish it was a joke, honestly. Yeah, so, eating disorders are also a big issue in the industry, but I try to be really supportive of other girls who just start out. So whenever I see a girl the night before the shoot, I say, just lose another 3 pounds and you'd be perfect. It's the best business. I'm very happy. I have this job with L'Oreal and I take my job really seriously. Every time I get a commercial, I practice for 6 months because I want to give them variety and diversity. I say, because I'm worth it. Because I'm worth it. Because I'm worth it. Maybe not. Modeling is going great. I did this recent job with this photographer. I can't mention his name. Terry Richardson. And, he usually photographs you and he does this and while he takes his pants down. And that's the face he gets me to do. Cover of Vogue. You guys, I love it. Nobody can relate to modeling right here. How many parents are here? Any parents here? Yay! So I have 3 or 4 kids. I can't remember. Not because I'm bad mom, because I'm bad at math. And my stepdaughter, she's like, Mom, at least I knew how to cook when I was your age. Okay, you guys can relate to parents' joke. I was gonna do the whole set about modeling because I'm casting a few things. And a lot of people ask me why you want to be a model? And I was like, well, because I got bored being a professor of biophysics at Princeton. Okay, I'm joking, at Harvard, and I was not biophysics professor, nuclear physicist. So now as a comedian, I can specialize in bombing. which is happening right now to a lot of my Instagram followers. I love bombing, it's just going down from here. You can't fall more down. So, a lot of times, if you guys know that if you listen really well, if I'm doing jokes about my roommate, it means my husband. And my roommate always wants to go to escape rooms, and I was like, we're here. Modeling is very hard. Sometimes I just have to do impressions of like being showered rather than showering because I'm always on the go, which literally happened, which is God from LA. And let me tell you about LA. It's a city that you're either fucked or you are fucked, which is true. In one way, they can fuck you like you're a roofied girl at the frat boys party, but I prefer being fucked on a deal. At least I'll have the show called Walk of Shame on Netflix. They're like, yeah, we've seen this girl on Walk of Shame, and I bet you that's how Betty White started her career. So life is happening. What else? What else do we want to talk about? Oh, Barbie doll. Barbie, to be famous, she has to have 200,000 jobs, like Malibu Barbie, like Nurse Barbie, whatever Barbie. All Ken has to do is walk shirtless and drop some records. I don't get it. But next guy coming on stage would be actually a guy who drops some records, right? And he's outside singing reggaeton, or would it be Betty Priest? I'll tell you one more joke. So a lot of times people ask me, like, as a Russian, what is your religion? And I say it's Orthodox Catholic. And they're like, what is that? I'm like, it's just like Catholic without the forgiveness bullshit. Just the punishment parts. So I punish myself, obviously, and let's face it, based on my behavior in life, I'm going straight to hell, which is just like Hollywood. I hope they have some blow there. Talking about blow, I never do drugs, but the first time I saw cocaine, I asked this guy what it was, and he's like, blow, so I did. And boy, was he pissed. He said I owe him $5,000, so I gave him my Prada bag. I think I'll leave you with this. So, people say acting is really hard. Like, how many of you in the show business here, no? Okay, yeah, so like they say it's really hard to transition from modeling to acting. I was like, not really. Like, I came to the first agent, and I was like, and he was like, models are dumb and actors are insecure. And I was like, I don't know what it means. And I'm scared to find out. So I have no problems in this town. Thank you guys for coming again to Kava Lounge first. Thank you, Kelly, and have fun on the show.
Give it up one more time for Eugenia Kuzmina. Thank you, Eugenia. No, guys, they're not kidding. They literally just got here an hour ago from Los Angeles. An hour ago, okay? They literally just got in, and they just changed 30 minutes ago. These guys are professionals. So I love the fact that they're here. So one more time, let's hear these guys. All right. This next young lady, I am just meeting tonight, and I am smitten already. She is a wonderful act from the Middle East, Israel to be exact, and it is my honor and privilege to introduce for the first time in the Ninth Island Kava Lounge on Renaissance First Friday. Let's hear it for Miss Ora Mosh.
Hell yeah! Hell, Eugenia, you're so fucking tall. How you guys doing? I know. You look at me thinking I look like Billie Eilish. If she sold falafel, I know. I see some. Are you guys a couple? Are you dating? Any people dating here? Fuck no! Fuck motherfuckers dating! Woo for single people! I'll tell you what, like this whole COVID shit made dating really weird. Like it made also fucking weird. Like, cause Because the thing is, like, you meet new people, like, I'm trying to get it without getting it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get the dick, trying to dodge his droplets. It's like, whoa, I'm over here like fucking Neo from the fucking Matrix. He looks at me, goes like, what's wrong, bitch? What's going on with you? I goes like, I'm sorry. I'm a little COVID, I'm a little COVID sensitive. Ever since this COVID thing, like, I feel like it fucked with every person. It fucked with him in a different way, Like, for example, I go to public places, and every time I look at a public surface, germs have an audio for me. Like, I went to the bathroom right now, and all I can hear is like, we're gonna kill it, bitch. We love the variant, bitch. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a little COVID sensitive. And though he looks at me, goes like, oh, it's okay, baby, don't worry about it. Just turn around, get in the COVID position. So I'm like, all right. So I turned around, got on my knees, and prayed for a bigger stimulus. He goes, what's wrong, bitch? You can't pay your bills? I was like, no, I can't pay attention. This shit is trash. Let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something, though. He was a leaner. Girls, do you ever get that? I wish I had a stool. He was a leaner. He leaned on me. It's fine. You don't have, I'm skilled enough to do it without a stool. That's what I told him. Anyway. He was a leaner, like, the whole time. He leaned on me like I was a shelf. He was heavy, too. He leaned on me like I was a shelf. I had no shelf respect. The whole thing was fucking horrible. I'm from Israel. Thank you. It never gets a clap. That's why people are like, bitch, I don't know what's going on in Afghanistan, where the fuck you at. Americans be like, did you hop on the plane to get here? What the fuck? It gets weird because, like, guys also, like, people take it weird sometimes. Like, I was fooling around with this guy the other day, and, like, I was like, hey, you can talk dirty to me, you can talk a little dirty to me. So he just, like, leans over me and goes, free Palestine. And I'm like, what the fuck? Guys are fucking weird. Guys are so fucking weird. My girlfriends are like, all my married girlfriends and my also not married girlfriend just had a baby. And I'm like, it's cool. I wonder, like she had like a COVID baby. And I wonder how it's like for all these COVID babies when they grow up and they know that the only reason they're alive is because the restaurants are closed. It's just... And, like, I saw her, and she has this baby, he's, like, breastfeeding in one arm. She has a bunch of kids and the husband, all the shit. I was like, damn, Maya, like, that's pretty cool. Like, how do you, like, maneuver all this shit, like, in the quarantine and all this shit? And she goes, like, there's, like, some good stuff about it, like, And I was like, what? She goes, like, I tricked my husband, Jeff, into thinking that if he rubs the breast milk on his head, it's gonna make his hair grow back. So every night I just sit there and watch that motherfucker rub it in. And I was like, oh my God, Maya, that's amazing. She was like, hey, that's the key to a long-lasting marriage. With time, the romance is gone. You just start messing with each other. That whole like titty milk trick I had Jeff on, that's payback for years that motherfucker told me that his shit is good for my skin. My name is Or. It's just O-R. It's not short for anything. It's just fucking foreign, bitch. It's just fucking foreign. It gets weird, confusing sometimes. I have like this downstairs neighbor right now. I live in Hollywood that does this broom thing. You guys know what it's about? So 2 nights ago, I just wake up and I guess the floor squeaks. And every time the floor squeaks, he like does this shit. He goes, hey, shut up. I'm like, no, you shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Jeff. I hear you masturbating to gangbang porn midday on a Tuesday. You lame, lazy motherfucker with no job. Shut the fuck up. By the way, I think that motherfucker is masturbating to my OnlyFans because I can hear my voice coming from his apartment. I never seen this motherfucker. 2 minutes later, this guy Jeff comes back banging on my door, right? Open the door, you fucking whore! I'm like, oh my God, that is so scary. How does he know my name? That shit fucked with me too, like that shit, because I was like, this is 2020, this is an old joke. This is 2021, right? What kind of an idiot tries to insult a woman by calling her a whore? How well my people at? Make some noise. Yeah, it's 2021, it's a different world. We're not being shamed for being whores. We're being sponsored, baby. What the fuck? Yeah, bitch. Where, bitch? Look at this Adidas. Where the fuck is my money? Where's the Adidas bag I'm looking for? Give me that visa, the green card, a husband, some bags, something, bitch. I need them commas. I need a comma. Let me tell you something. Like, I'll be like this all day. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I do this. It's like the Jewish twerk. I lean. I lean on my knees. I lean on my knees because I have a lower back problem. It's my sciatica. It's my sciatica. Let me tell you something. I really don't give a fuck. I lost my virginity in a bomb shelter. Do you understand? I know it's a little dark for you, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It was a Tuesday afternoon in Tel Aviv. The rockets were coming, but I wasn't. I'm fucking around with this guy, right? All of a sudden, like we hear like, poo, poo, poo. He was like, oh my God, did you hear that? It sounds close. And I'm like, shh, 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 shh. So my Menachem, let me have this. Just let me have it. It's my life. He's my fucking life. Weed. Everybody smoke weed in here? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I've been trying to stop smoking weed. Boo. I know. But I tried. Let me tell you something. The hardest part about stopping smoking weed is like the moment you realize you're just lazy. It's not the weed that's making you lack spirit. It's your spirit that lacks spirit. Like some people are like pro-life, some people are pro-choice. I found out I'm just procrastination. Okay, I will do this new one. I caught COVID a long time ago. Calm down. A long time ago. I caught COVID because with fooling around with a guy on the first date. I caught COVID, and because I live with my roommates, that means that our second date was a 14-day quarantine. Yeah, 14-day quarantine. Let me tell you something. That was the most romantic shit I ever had. For 14 days, we're just coughing and fucking. Coughing and fucking. Bitch, I was out of breath all the fucking time. That was the most romantic shit I ever had in my fucking life. Like in terms of my health, I hope I never reach that point again. But in terms of like my love life, I think I'll never reach that point again. That shit, we were just on Airbnbs. We were like the Bonnie and Clyde of infectious diseases. That shit was so fucking romantic. So fucking romantic. And the thing is, like, it was weird for me because, you know, like, what do you mean if a person, like, they don't, like, you still have a crush on them as a female? I still wanted to be sexy for him, like, because it's like we're dating for 2 years, like, we've just met, and I still, like, so I'm trying to be, but it's hard, like, because I'm trying to be sexy, but, bitch, I got COVID. I know, like, it's hard to stay flirtatious while you're riding your whale. This shit. Because I didn't know, like, if I'm going to die, am I going to die? But you know what? Let me tell you something. I still put out a thong because I was like, fuck this shit. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die a woman. You know what I mean? A fucking woman. But as I was riding my wheel, I was like, all right, let me do this shit. So I'm riding my wheel, and And as I'm writing it, I realized that I don't really have any belongings that anybody would want or anybody to give it to. Like, I'm like, okay, I have this cool guitar. I was like, well, I can give my guitar to my friend or my sister or something. I was like, wait, my musical director, he lent me that guitar. I was like, well, I can give my friend like my car. I was like, well, I still owe money on that car. And then I realized that my will is just like a list of shit I need to give back. Shit. I'm running out of time in this country. So fun. Hey, I was at In-N-Out the other day, and at like a drive-through, and I go in there in the intercom, and I intercom. I still have trouble with some things, words and languages. I go to intercom, and I ordered like a small soda. That bitch was quiet for like 15 fucking seconds. She've never heard anybody order a small fucking soda. At the end of the day, she still gave me a large soda and said, welcome to America. No, let me tell you something. Like, America's so fucked up that if you ordered anything small, they're gonna call immigration. They're gonna fucking call immigration. I love it here, though. I love it here. I really can say that I feel Americanized. Thank you. Most of the Americans were like, oh boy, fuck, oh shit. I feel Americanized because from like this unexplainable reason, all I want to do all day is smoke weed, get fat, and go to Target. It's all I want to do. Just all day I'm just fucking find myself fucking paranoid at Target. Are you kidding me? Like, that's my favorite thing to do. You know, in the Middle East, you're paranoid because you are the target. My humor is a bit dark. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you with this. I do like smoking weed, but the thing is, like, it's weird for me because the other day I realized that as an immigrant in this country, the weed that I'm smoking has a better legal status than I have. I was in my girls in the car, and there was like a police checkpoint, and they're all freaking out. But like from different reasons, like most of them were like, oh my God, where are we gonna hide the weed? And my one girl, Rachel, was like, where are we gonna hide ore? Shit. This is California, like the only illegal thing in that car was me and the bitch plastic straw and her fucking Frappuccino. I was right up there. So my girl, Rachel, God bless her, she starts talking, and she goes, oh my God, you guys, oh my God, oh my God. That's how, by the way, White Valley voice girls sound to me. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm sure I sound to them this way. So last time this happened, like all we did is we just hid the joint in like a cigarette box in between the two cigarettes, and like nobody was even able to tell. So what if we have Or sit between Jessica and Amy? It fucking worked, guys. It fucking I just sat there between the two American girls and pretended to be this white American Valley girl. I just chewed gum and played with my hair and pretended to know nothing about geography. This shit was fucking amazing. The police guy came. He was like, hey, ma'am, do you know how fast you were going? And I was like, oh my God, I got this. I got it. Like, you Pisces, you gotta be a Pisces. At the end of the day, he left because I refused to shut the fuck up. He said, oh, she must be right. Anyway, thank you guys very much.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Or mosh. God damn, lady. Yes, the Valley Girl thing, that pretty much how it sounds to the rest of us as well. So you're not wrong. It's all good. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You're right. Yes, that's very good. Or mosh. All right. Renee, get up here, get plugged in. All right, Renee Ortiz is going to give us a song, and after that, and then it'll be our headliner, Chris Shaw, then musical guest, Daddy Bruce is going to jam for you. So while he's doing that, I want to let everybody know that I do a show here every Wednesday night. The No BS open mic. The sign up is at 7:30, and the show time is at 8 p.m. So if you want to, it's anything goes open mic. It could be instruments, it could be comedy, it could be just coming and talking about your day. Anything you want to try, give it a shot. 8 o'clock Wednesday, and Thursday is Vegas Problems. That's strictly comedy. Sign up 7:30. Show starts at 8. You plugged in? All right. Oh, here we go. Renee Ortiz. Oh, plug it in. Wait, plug it in. Wait. Edit. Oh, it does again.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Everybody say hello. I cannot hear you. Everybody say hello. Okay. Well, I'm supposed to sing for you guys with my song in my bed over here, but I cannot connect the auxiliary because unfortunately I have an iPhone. It doesn't connect. You play it on the laptop. Oh, during YouTube. But anyway, guys, let's give it out to any rebels over here. Is anybody, any locals, any Las Vegas locals? Please raise your hand. Right? Okay, I see 1 and 2. Okay, let's give it up to those Vegas locals right here over here. Thank you. You know, guys, I'm originally from Mexico, born and raised. But when I came to America, my dad's from California, so I moved to Las Vegas 8 years ago before I moved out. Anybody can relate from the locals? So UNLV, shout out to the rebels over there. I went to UNLV and I'm wearing that shirt right here. So I'm very happy to represent my 2 years of college. Okay, so the music is ready, so let's give it up to No Filter over here, right? All right. This song is about a heartbreak and how you're doing better. If anybody can relate with a relationship when you are doing so much better. You know, like, anybody can relate with an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend and they tell you that you're gonna do so bad without them, but then you're doing so much better that you don't even remember them anymore and you don't care about their feelings, if it's going well, if it's going bad, and all you do is have a toast for that because it's part of your life, right? It's a Spanish song. Yeah, it's Sutal. Give it out to Or. Lo tuyo para mí queda a un lado. Ahora por ti voy a brindar porque a mí me va bien, pero a ti te va mal, pero a mí ya me da igual. Sin deber ya pagué, ahora te toca pagar, pero yo solo sé que ya no me recuerdo de ti. Lo tuyo para mí queda a un lado. A tu amiga preguntaste por mí y te dijo que te había olvidado. Ahora por ti voy a brindar porque a mí me va bien, pero a ti te va mal, pero a mí ya me da igual. Sin deber ya pagué, ahora te toca pagar, pero yo solo sé que ya no me recuerdo de ti. Lo tuyo para mí queda a un lado. A tu amiga preguntaste por mí y te dijo que te había olvidado, que ya no me recuerdo de ti. No, lo tuyo para mí queda a un lado. A tu amiga preguntaste por mí y te dijo que te había olvidado. It goes like this, Las Vegas. This is a flow right here. Tú no eres lo que aparentas, te conozco más de la cuenta. Ni tú ni tus mentiras me tientan. Tengo el corazón soltero pero no está en venta. Ahora tengo una puti que me calienta, una más tranquila y la otra más violenta. Una me la mama y otra se revienta. Se mata solita escuchando en la lenta. Si no me quisiste ahora pa' qué tú inventas, porque nunca fuiste tú mi transparenta. Ahora a mí me sobran muchas pretendientas. Ahora por ti voy a brindar porque a mí me va bien, pero a ti te va mal, pero a pagué, ahora te toca pagar. Pero yo solo sé que ya no me recuerdo de ti. Lo tuyo para mí queda a un lado. Ciertamente. A tu amiga preguntaste por mí y te dijo que te había olvidado. Ni de tu nombre me acuerdo. Que ya no me recuerdo de ti. Yeah. No. Lo tuyo para mí queda a un lado. Me dejaste aborrecido, bebé. A tu amiga preguntaste por mí. Diablo, a esta altura. Y te dijo que te había olvidado. Thank you guys, thank you guys. This is called No Filter, available in all digital platforms. I appreciate that. Rene Ortiz, I am Rene Ortiz on Instagram, and all my music is available. Thank you so much. And you know what, guys? Let's all tell this person que ya no me recuerdo de ti.
Hell yeah, give it up for my new friend, Renee Ortiz. Give it up for Renee. Yes, yes. All right. Are you guys having fun? Are you guys having fun for Renaissance First Friday, okay? We're out here competing with all that shit down in the town squares, up and down. Hey, we're going to be competing with this shit every First Friday, all right? Yes.
I forgot to tell you guys, learn Spanish with Rene Ortiz 101, available in all digital platforms. Thank you.
That. If you want to learn, I'm going to learn Spanish. You do it, I'll do it. All right. Ready for our headliner. Hey, he is best known for his abstract, clever wordplay and stand-up. His subtle and splendid storytelling embarks you on a journey while playing on a fly on a wall. He can be heard regularly on Kevin Hart's LOL Radio Network. That's right, Kevin Hart's LOL Radio Network on Sirius XM and can be seen on the upcoming Season 3 of Amazon Prime's Laugh After Dark. So everybody, put your hands together for the very, very funny Chris Shaw!
Make some noise for Kelly, everybody. This is an amazing show. I'm excited, and I only have a little bit of time to talk to you because I have a small, very small window to be famous. Right? You know how it is. Everybody wants to be famous, and I'm supposed to be famous. Why do I say this so confidently? Because somebody told me. I believe it was my cashier at Costco 2 weeks ago. Her name was Doris. And I believe she said to me, you know, you look like you could be famous. You look like you could be on that movie, Avatar. I said, the movie with the tall blue people? Yeah, the fuck is right. That's not a goddamn compliment. And she was thinking so hard, she still had her scanner in her hand. And then she said, no, that's not what I meant to say. And I was like, you goddamn right, that's not what you meant to say. What's the name of that movie I'm thinking of? I know, Wakanda Forever. I said, Doris, would you please give me my receipt so I can get out of this stupid-ass clubhouse? And I walked out. Before I walked out, I walked away from the cashier stand. She said, sir, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. That was purely a compliment. And I wish I would have processed it. I'm one of those kind of people, sometimes I hear some shit and I just fucking go over the edge. I wish I would have processed it then, but I didn't process it till 48 hours later. When I was at the Mustang Sally's diner at a Ford dealership in Henderson. My server came around to me, he's like, excuse me, sir, thanks for coming to Mustang Sally. I'll be right back with you. I said, no problem. Then he came back, he gave me a glass of water, then he whispered in my ear, you look just like the nigga that killed 50 Cent Mama on the movie Get Rich or Die Trying. And he caught me off guard because it was kind of early in the morning to be talking like that. I was like, pardon? He said, you look like the nigga that killed 50 Cent Mama on the movie Get Rich or Die Trying. And I freaked out. I freaked out and I ran directly into the bathroom. I pulled out my cell phone. I Googled. I looked down at the images. I looked back in the mirror. I looked back at my phone, I looked back in the mirror, and I came up with my own conclusion. I look just like the nigga that killed 50 Cent Mama on the movie Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm missing out on royalties, Kelly. That was a fucking insult, clearly. I'm glad we were able to be in a room again without masks for a short amount of time. People say, what did you do during the pandemic? What did you do for work? You've been doing jokes for so long. I'm like, I'll tell you what I did. I became an African-American culture professor. No? All right, never mind. I got white stepkids. Same thing. And you laughing, man, but it's not easy like it is on the CW channel. I mean, I've had sea monkeys back in the 80s. I've had a puppy before, raccoon. It's hard raising white kids as a black step parent because I got to tell them things they never heard before and it fucking shocks them. Things like, no. I don't care who your father is. Me and my wife, they call us professional parents. I don't know what the hell that means. I assume because we have a lot of children. We have a blended family, 4 boys, 5 girls. Yeah, it's like a shitty episode of The Cosby Show at our house. No commercials because we couldn't pick up any sponsors right now. We're in negotiations with Amazon Prime, so 2032 is looking like our breakout year. Look out. Parents, you got a favorite child at home? You do? I like how you responded so quickly. Because some people are afraid to answer that question. But guess what? If you go home and wake up your kids and ask them that same question, they got a favorite parent. And if you're shaking your head like, not in my house, guess what, damn it? You're not the favorite parent. You're in denial. It didn't take a pandemic for me to find out that my kids didn't give a shit about me. Right? Because I knew 3 years ago. Christmas time. From a Christmas gift. That simple. My middle daughter, Cameron, at the time she was 13, she gave me a pair of socks. And you're thinking, what's wrong with a pair of socks? I mean, that's a 13-year-old. They can't even get a work permit by that moment. And yeah, you're right, and I probably should tell you what kind of socks these were. They were diabetic socks. And then let me give you my medical background. I don't fucking have diabetes. I was shooken up. I was like, Cam, what the hell is going on with this present this year? These socks. Oh, yeah, those. Well, thing is, I wanted to get you the energy socks, but I didn't have enough money because I wanted to go to a concert, so I got you those. Those are just the same. Guess what? You can just grow into them. I say, you do not fucking grow into diabetes. Where the hell did you hear that shit from? She was like, you. Oh. And as I recall, that's the last time I said I had a favorite child. Now, I say I have a most interesting child. And it happens to be my second born, my first boy. His name is Chris Shaw, just like my name is Chris Shaw, except I'm not a senior. He's not a junior. I'm Chris Shaw. He's Chris Shaw, too. Yeah, not T-W-O, it's T-O-O, but we pronounce it also. This is a smart-ass crowd, man. I like y'all. I knew y'all could spell when y'all was listening to that Spanish song. I was like, they really fucking get it in this place. Sometimes when I'm performing, people laugh so crazy, and sometimes they don't. It kind of looks like this. You know what somebody told me that was called, what did they say? Silence. I was like, that's crazy, man. I've heard it before. And you ask any comedian, right, Kelly, they'll tell you, I don't like silence. I don't like a quiet crowd. And that's just because they don't understand things like I understand. Like, there are several different types of audience members. There are those who will smile, clap, laugh, acknowledge. Yeah, queef is some of the stuff I say. That's French. That means you enjoy it. And there's also some cricket stuff strategically placed throughout this lounge. So in case you don't find humor in anything I'm saying, they're in the back like, man, this motherfucker is hilarious. Oh, we got some bug fans in here. This day felt so normal, right? This is perfect Vegas weather, man. I'm tired of getting up and flipping my balls off my leg. I keep a spatula by the side of the bed for those reasons. Over easy. I come from Indiana, man. Sometimes it can get real cold in Indiana. Sometimes it's so cold, I would close my eyes and I would travel to nice warm places. And eventually, I went to one of those places. Took a trip to the Bahamas and stayed at the Atlantis Resort. Anytime you bring up the Caribbean, people always have the same questions. Is the weather perfect? Pretty much. Is the water crystal clear? All the way to the bottom. How about the sand? Is it white? White as a ghost. All right, Chris, enough about the scenery. We want to know a little something about the marine life. Okay, 17 people. That's an accurate count. You talked me into it. I'll tell you everything you want to know about my great snorkeling adventures. I saw some sea turtles, seahorses, stingray, coral, peanut butter, and jellyfish. I saw a lady, she had 6 toes on 1 foot. Oh, shit is right, because I wasn't expecting that. And it wasn't like the 4 Flintstone toes. You're like, I probably wouldn't even notice. Yeah, you would have noticed, because it wasn't 6 all in a row. She had 1 that was upper deck and the cheap seats. Scalper tickets. It looked like an apostrophe for other toes. It was disgusting. Hella confusing. Kelly, she was good at picking up socks. Ladies, she painted the 6th toenail. That's nasty, right? Do you paint the 6th toenail if you have 6 toes, or do you just paint the whole toe camouflage? It's crazy. My applause break is me talking about this invisible girl who's not even here to defend herself. What kind of crowd is this? You know what they would call us for laughing at something like that? They would say, you guys in here, you guys are bullies, and you're immature, and they would be right. And I'm no different than anybody else in here, because I didn't bother to get her name. I didn't. I just call her Tonisha. Thank you. The name of that joke is Footnotes. I got a stomp and a praise. That's what I'm talking about. I never even got one of those at a church show I done. I was like, this church is fucking whack. I didn't say that. I said, this super church is fucking whack. It was, and apparently there's like 5 people stomping, but it was just so big, I sounded like one person. I like how everybody got their own style in here tonight. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. You know what I mean? It's after 5, it's after 5 a.m., it's all kinds of shit going on. And I'm not making fun of anybody. I don't even know how to shop regularly. You know what I do when I go shopping? I like to go off the wording on the sign that's advertised in the shirt. The other day I purchased a shirt that said it was called the weekend shirt, but there was nobody at the store that could tell me what a weekend shirt means. Therefore, I'm not going to be able to tell you what it means, but I can tell you I wear that shirt on Fridays as well as Saturdays and Sundays, because it's my weekend shirt. This crowd just got kind of weird. You want to know why? I'll tell you why, because I analyze things. This is a prejudiced crowd. Right? Is that what's going on? Thank you. I'm glad that's what I'm talking about. People recognize words. Sometimes you say that and people freak out. Did he just say the R word? No, that's a whole nother chapter, man. Wouldn't say that in here. Said prejudice. And believe it or not, everybody in this room has a prejudice against something. And all that means is you just prejudge things before you even know how it works. That's simple. Like I'm sure when Kelly introduced me and I walked up here, nobody in this complete audience considered the fact that I was an avid bird watcher. And all that means is I'm watching construction of new Popeye's chicken across the street from my house. I love them damn biscuits. I will tell you this, I'll share this with you. I'm prejudiced when it comes to food. Sometimes I don't be around the food because of the color, because of the smell. Sometimes I don't have shit to do with the food because of the way it's spelled. Lasagna, get out of here with the silent G. You know what? It looks real damn suspect. Guess what? I don't trust noodles. All right, that's a little too heavy for this crowd. I'll give you that silent G in the word lasagna. I'm just glad it's now the silent G in the words Angus beef. Okay. We lost some of our spellers. I love living on the West Coast, man. You cannot beat the sunshine for nothing. This is my 2nd trip living on the West Coast. I come from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I said, man, you know what? I've outgrown this fishbowl, right? So I decided to move to Los Angeles, California. That's right. Hell yeah. And then I moved right back to Indianapolis, Indiana. It didn't work out, and I found out real quick. Let me tell you why it didn't work out. Not because I'm a failure. Simply, I just failed to do research. I was excited. Saw these fucking Dr. Dre videos. I wanted some gin and juice. I wanted to roll in 6'4", and as soon as I got there, my friends took me to Riverside to a Persian Halloween party. And I sat there in mystery, just as you are.